Shouts to Ralphie. Yeah, we wish you were here too, dude. You too, dude. Stumbled on my English there, but yeah, no, we miss Ralphie. Kind of a resident here at AON, kind of like a city transplant, you know. He comes through a lot. Very strong Cloud player. Always nice to see his play, but you know, today we got the likeness of Mr. E to Buzz and Vinny, and now Cyber right now, running this all the way back, losing to Jintis in the winners bracket.
I heard about that, and that's hilarious. Yo, big ups to Jintis. Jintis is, I alluded to him earlier in the evening. We were talking about the younger players who you really can't sleep on here on Long Island. Not. And, you know, to take a win off of a man who's been consistently top 2ing Aeons for the past month, almost month and a half.
You know, that's quite a feat. I'm not gonna lie. And like, I remember when I first played against both of them in singles, like I was like, yeah, I beat them, but they were really good. Like, dang. Because people were just like, oh, who are they? I'm like, no, seriously, those kids are really good.
Oh, Jintis
and no one believed me. Yeah, no, and no one believed me. But you know, I'm telling you, that kid's something you gotta look out for in the future. But you know, Cyber, he's shown that he's a force that needs to be looking out for right now.
He's got a minor percentage lead over Mr. E, but that can be dropped very quickly if he doesn't place himself correctly.
Absolutely. And, you know, Eric, I don't remember. I want to say Vinny sent him to losers.
Yeah.
So are we looking at a Vinny to Buzz winners finals, or?
We are.
Okay, we are, and we're still waiting on that one. So that's going to be quite a treat.
Got to chew through a little bit of the losers bracket to get ourselves there first.
Yeah, right now we're at the appetizers, and I will say that this, in my opinion, this is definitely the mozzarella sticks coming through. Next entree, I don't know what that's going to be, but right now.
Applebee's half-off apps.
Yeah,
appetizers. Real talk. Look at this.
Yeah. And this is a good deal. Like I said, like, you know, I'll say this much. Whatever you think about mozzarella sticks at Applebee's are pretty good price too. These two right here, pretty good players, and you're free. You can watch them on Twitch, right here. You know, right now.
Are. Unless you're watching the VODs off YouTube, in which case.
Shoutouts, guys.
Follow us on Twitch too.
But in all seriousness, guys, like, these are just the apps. Get into the main servers, but you do not want to count these guys out just yet. They're incredibly strong.
Just like a very busy Applebee's, we're waiting quite a while to get ourselves into those appetizers. Both these players playing excellent neutral, but Mystery slipping up a little bit as Cyberman manages to take the lead, and now he's free to just get stepped on.
Yeah, and I said this before, but I was talking to Cyber, and after he left the Jintis, and he was like kind of making his losers run, he said to me, he's like, you know, I'm not sure if I'm feeling this, and I'm like, you know, like, just do it, just keep going. And you know, he's been doing it. He beat Suarez. He's here right now against Mr. E, doing incredibly well. Oh.
Yeah, you know, you say that, you're building up all of this, man, and then you decide to just watch him just get pierced.
Yeah. And the funny thing about Cyber, too, is a lot of the time when he gets hit or dies to something like that, you'll see him laugh. Right now, he is serious. He wants to play. He wants to get the W right now. You can tell he's in serious Cyber mode. And like I said, it's kind of a rarity to see that sometimes. Like, Cyber, you know, a really nice guy, but he can tend to be silly sometimes. But right now, he wants that W.
Yeah, but he's got quite a ways to work through it. He's been making his way nicely through losers bracket, but he's gotten to that point now where all the impressive matches that we've seen on stream between the higher mid to top level play, they're all occupying losers bracket now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's still got ways to go if he manages to take one out over Mr. E. And even at that, it's looking like a bit of a difficult trek right now as he climbs himself back up. He's avoiding that forward smash. He does not want any part of those hands.
No, absolutely not. You know, this is the thing that Cyber was doing before. I feel like Cyber kind of slipped up there with the shield break, obviously, but right now, he's trying to bring back some kind of semblance of control. And, you know, Mr. E, like I said, extremely strong player here, too. You know, this joint's going to help a lot when Sonic's trying to approach, but, you know, Cyber, I do feel like he's playing very strong right now, so Mr. E's got to watch out about his approaches. You know, it's kind of like that mind game. You know, you got to really watch out when the Cyber's going to throw those spin dashes out. That was the weak hit. If that was a strong hit, that might have done it, maybe.
Still a bit early on in the percentages as far as these two characters go. Marth and Sonic, relatively speaking to the rest of the cast, kind of on the lighter end of the middleweights.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, as well as both of these players just being patient, not really wanting to go too deep in, it's not very likely for us to see one of those early style kills. Cyberman running in with his forward smash. But a spring ride getting himself very nicely deep in there.
Yeah, and that was pretty good. Now, Mr. E, well, he was off stage, but Cyber controlling the stage once again. It seems Mr. E trying to forward air him as he's trying to push with these spin dashes, but Cyber, he doesn't want to come in here. He just kind of wants to hold the W right now. He needs to wait. He needs to be patient and wait for Mr. E to kind of drop his guard.
I would love to see more ground contesting from E. We see how much of a dynamo he is at controlling space in the air, but when it really comes to ground play is where Cyberman sits in this little safety bubble. And quick grab out of that is going to be netting stage control in favor of E, but he needs to start giving up trying to attack in the air, because when you meet spin dash, an aerial's just going to eat you, and that's how Cyberman's able to take game one.
Yeah, absolutely. So right there, Cyber going to take that. That was an incredibly last hit situation. Cyber taking a lot of control at the start. E kind of closing the gap slowly, but Cyber's like, nah, man, I got this. And he just kind of swoops that match right from underneath Mr. E. But going to say this much, Mr. E, that was close enough. Mr. E, you know how good this man is. He's currently 18th in the world. He can get it done. So, you know, even if he's down a game, wouldn't be shocked if we saw the Game 2 and the Game 3 coming out for Mr. E. But we got to keep watching, got to see what's going to happen. Cyber playing remarkably strong right now.
At any rate, he does have the percentage lead early on into Game 2. Sitting here on Town and City. I kind of like the stage for E, but it's such a strong stage for Cyberman, and we see so often him taking opponents here. It's kind of interesting to see E opt for this stage for counter pick.
Yeah, kind of makes me wonder what Cyber banned. Maybe triplex, but I'm not really 100% sure because Cyber actually, I guess technically that those stages aren't very good for Sonic, but Cyber actually told me that his favorite stage to play on is Battlefield, like as a comfort pick.
And we often see him utilize it as a comfort pick against it being counter picked against him.
You know, even if it's not good against his character, you know, if you are comfortable on that stage and if you play the best on it, you know, you might as well just take that. So, yeah, spin dashes.
I gotta tell you, when I played through Animal Crossing New Leaf, I didn't really think to myself, KK Bubblegum could have really been improved upon with the addition of spin dash sound effects every half second.
You know what? I think that's actually what everyone who's involved with the Animal Crossing community wants. You know, I'll be honest, I haven't really played any Animal Crossing games much, but I will say, you know, hook me up, dude. That needs to be in every game. Just shouts to spin dash, dude.
I'll let you know. I'm not gonna have Cyberman to DJ any of my parties anytime soon, man.
You know, at the beginning, people were really down with him. You know, Cyber one of the top DJs, but then everyone's just like, oh my God, Cyber, stop with that noise. Comes to the point, you know, where everyone's just so used to it. But this man, he don't care. He's still gonna keep on rolling. Train kept it rolling all night long, as they say.
I wouldn't really have a problem with spin dash camping because it's such a strong technique. So I absolutely would not fault Sonic mains for doing it because it presented Cyberman with an opportunity like that. Finally crack open Mr. E and take a solid lead here. But on the front of sound design, you would think that such a move could just be a little less potent.
Yeah, you know,
not sound like nails on a chalkboard.
Yeah. I'll say this much: I feel like there's always like that kind of move that like tilts everyone a lot in this game. For me personally, it's like the sound of Fox's up air. It super tilts me. A lot of people I know, it's Sonic's spin dash, just like the charging.
It's a grating noise. Like I can't. Me personally, I can't wait for the 2 new Sonic games coming out: Sonic Forces and Sonic Mania.
Me too. I'm a huge Sonic fan, so I'm down with that.
And so like, I can't wait to hear spin dash not sound irritating.
And back to the boost gameplay, boys.
Not much right now. Mystery trying to pressure Cyberman's shield, and Cyberman ever present in his defensive play, but he is doing a nice job of being able to pick off E here and there with percentage. Having almost lapped him entirely.
And Mr. E just struggling here. Now Cyber is able to show a little bit more of his aggressive side, I feel. Back throw, yeah, gonna net Cyber some stage control, not gonna lie. This is looking very bleak for Mr. E.
He is able to come back with the Dolphin Slash.
Yeah, I like how he air dodged through that back air. Nice, but that didn't even look like a hit at first.
All he needed was the second hit.
Yeah, right
Once
there.
those shoes clip, that's it.
Yeah, just that clap. You know, you saw Craftis in 6WX when they were playing. They just kind of short hop up air. It's